They told me not to make his lunch.
Oh, okay.
They told me not to fold his laundry.
They said that?
They told me not to pay for dates.
Okay.
Take me through there. Take me through there. Talk about pack that nigga lunch.
Hey, take me through that, take me through that. Hey, take me through that, take me through that. Hey, beautiful people, how y'all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a woman who came online. She got engaged, and she came online, and she was like, you know what? They told me not to fold his clothes. They told me not to do his laundry. They told me not to pay for lunch. You see, I did all that, and I still got the ring. And she was celebrating, and the entire internet is kind of split about it because people are like, why do you have to labor for this ring? Anyway, you've seen the video already, okay? So the entire internet has splitted for this because some people are like, you know what? Why do you have to do all that? Some people are congratulating her, saying, especially the men are saying, yeah, those are the things you do if you want to keep a man, if you want to make a man happy. But my question, those are the things you want to do to keep a man, which I'm not hating. Go ahead and do you, okay? What does the man do to keep you? Does the man does what you need to make you happy? Anyway, guys, let's go check out people's reaction to this story, and then I'll come back and share my thoughts. And you guys know how I feel about marriage and the ring, okay? Even though I'm married myself. Anyway, let's go check it out, and then we'll talk more.
Bling bling, bitches is mad. Where you hoes that was calling me a pick-me at? Y'all told me not to make his lunch. Y'all told me not to do his laundry and fold his drawers. Y'all told me not to let him drive my car. Y'all told me not to pay for dates. Y'all told me not to pay his bills. Y'all told me not to buy him no shoes. He was gonna walk out my life. Y'all told me not to let him get a DoorDash account in my name. Y'all told me not to let him move in with me. Told me not to take him back when he cheated. Y'all told me not to let him rent a U-Haul in my name. Y'all hoes did all that talking, and look, bitch, I'm engaged. I's finna be a wife now. This just goes to show you that you shouldn't be listening to no other woman when it comes to you and your man. You want that ring, do whatever you gotta do. And it don't matter if they call you a pink me. Them hoes some skip me's. That's why they mad. Ain't no man gonna ever want them or wanna marry them. You females don't wanna sacrifice. Y'all don't want to pay for dates. Y'all don't want to pay a man's bills. You want a man to do everything for you, and that's exactly why you're going to die alone. You miserable, ass-shaking bitches will never know this joy. You will never know the joy of a man choosing you. That's why you call me a pick-me, because I actually got picked, and it'll never happen for you, bitch.
Mind you, there are women who have done a lot less and gotten a lot more.
They told me not to make his lunch.
Oh, okay.
They told me not to fold his laundry.
They said that?
They told me not to pay for dates.
Okay.
Take me through there. Take me through there.
Now, to be clear, this is not me hating on this lady or her proposal. She got what she wanted. Congratulations to the happy couple. I'm just more so speaking to the women, to the young girls seeing this video and feel that they have to audition in order to get a man or ring, because there are women out here who are receiving straight princess treatment during their relationship, right? They don't lift a finger. They don't have to do any of that stuff. And guess what? They end up becoming a kept wife who may do those domesticated duties. If not, the man pays and hires somebody to do the cooking and cleaning for him. I forget her name at the moment, but there is a black lady judge, one of the ones that are on TV. I don't know if her show is still on the air, but I remember seeing a clip of her on social media saying that she didn't even cook her husband a meal for the first time until after they got married, not when they were dating. And I don't blame her, because there are just certain perks and privileges that I do believe that women should reserve for a husband and not a boyfriend. Also, just because you do those domesticated duties during a relationship, that doesn't mean you're gonna get a ring. And even if you get the ring, you might run the risk of that same man valuing you more as a dishwasher, right? As somebody that makes his life easier than somebody who makes his life happier. And men like that will work the shit out of you during the marriage because you already proved that you were an elite employee during the dating stage.
They told me not to make his lunch.
Oh, okay.
They told me not to fold his laundry.
They said that?
They told me not to pay for dates. Take me through there. Take me through there.
Some people are mad at her, but you absolutely can cook, clean, launder, and spend your way right into a wedding ring. And that's exactly what she's saying that she did. Congratulations to the happy couple. But there are women out there who don't want to exchange domestic chores for a wedding ring. And those women aren't wrong either. Genuinely hope for her sake, years down the line, she isn't back on the internet complaining that she's tired of being the only one cooking, and being the only one cleaning, and being the only one doing the laundry, and being the only one paying the bills. I hope that what she's signing up for is what she always wants to do. too, because you can't change the rules of the game once you've already started to play. Only disagree when she makes it seem like this is the secret to getting a ring. It's not a secret, and you're not guaranteed a ring. There are men out there who will let you do all of that and never give you a ring, and then to go on to marry another woman who they'll make sure never lifts a finger. If you really consider yourself a girl's girl, or you consider yourself a feminist or believe in feminism, you're supporting this, because we want what she wants. If you want to cook clean for a man, I want you to. You want the kind of man who does those things too? I want that for you as well. And if you never want to get married, I want that for you. And if you want to be a rich auntie, I want that for you. If you want you and your man to be a dink, dual income, no kids household, I want that for you as well. The whole point is that we all don't have to have the same life for us to be happy for the other person. Every relationship is not going to be one size fits all. The only thing that matters is that it fits you.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even opposed to folding your man's laundry or cooking him lunch or whatnot. She proceeded to say they told me not to pay for dates as well. But can I just say the problem here is that she's saying she did all of these things and she got a ring, and that's what it was about. Like, she did all that and he gave her the ring in under a year, and that's it. Like, that's take me through that apparently. And I feel like if you want to do cute things for your mom, I think that's okay. But to basically say they told me not to do this, they told me to do that, but look at me, I got a ring, they haven't, type shit. That's where you lose me, baby. Because it's like you're saying, if I do this for a man, he'll give me the one thing that I desire most in the world, the one thing you owe you, which is a ring. Whereas a lot of girls in the comment section, yeah, she's crazy, what, no, but there are some that are saying, why are you guys opposed to a woman loving her man? Which I am not opposed to. Like, I feel like if you love your man and he does his shit for you, he does your laundry too, he does your lunch too, he pays for your dates as well, but you want to do a few dates here and there. Like, I'm not... In this economy, I have no problem with it. But if you think I'm going to be folding laundry and paying for dates and whatever else she's taking me through that for the sake of a ring, getting a ring under it, then you lost me. Because now you're actually working to get a ring. No, thank you, babes. But if it's for cute vibes and he's doing exactly the same for you, I'm for it. I support you in love.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah.
This might be the most embarrassing engagement video I've seen in a long time. And then she's like, take me through there. No, for the love of God, don't take me through there. That sounds like a threat. That sounds like you want to take me into a haunted house. And I mean, it's giving very Halloween vibes. Take me through there. Oh no, that sounds very scary. I never want to go through there. And I pray to all the gods above, the ancestors and whoever else has any power over the situation, that my daughters never go through there. Like, and she was proud, baby. I mean, you just named maid-like behavior. That's all. Like, not saying that you can never do that for a man. Like, I was cool with the packing the lunch. But then when she got to all of the do the laundry and pay for dates, for the love of God, I never want to go through there. I ain't never been through there. And I still ain't pay for dates. I ain't never paid for one date. Never paid for a date. Please, God, never let anyone that I love or care about, nieces, daughters, cousins, aunts, never take them through there, because there is hell. And we'll hear her story in a few years. Love you so much. Stay soft.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah.
Let me start out by saying congratulations, like, girl, ring, ring, ring. But take this as a warning to the single girls that are out there hoping to get married. It doesn't always work out that way. I've known girls that have given 7 years, 10 years more to a man, cooked dinner, cleaned up, took care of their kids, pee-popped on a handstand, like did everything possible that they could do, wifely duties, without a ring, and they were still never wifed up. I know women that did the bare minimum. Like, literally, baby, I'm not picking up your socks. And they were married within 6 months. And the moral of that story... Oh, I'm bad. So, moral of the story, it's not about what you can and cannot do for that man. It's about you and the standards you set for yourself when you meet that man.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah. They told me not to pay for dates. Okay. Take me through there. Take me through there.
As someone who's gotten married, right? Just do you. Be yourself, right? My parents have been married for 30-something years. She doesn't cook. Except for major holidays. Laundry? No. My dad has always been the cook. When I was growing up, he did the laundry. He had more leisure time with his job. Because I see people in the comments like, that's why people are single and bitter. Da, 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 da. Whether you do cooking and cleaning and all the wifely duties in the dating stage, I don't think it guarantees you a husband, guys. In fact, I think it works against women more often than not to be doing wifely duties before the ring. Just do it for the right man. You know what I'm saying? And this is not to speak on her, because clearly she's doing it for the right man because she feels happy about it. But you can do all that and a man, most of the time, still do you dirty. That's just the truth. And you see women out here who don't do any of that and get treated like a queen. Do what works for you. And don't try to go into something by being somebody you're just not. Find somebody where y'all could be equally on the same page. For all you know, he a chef. Like, nothing's wrong with paying for a date, but like, it's just not gonna work for everybody. Everybody can't be Denzel Washington and his wife, okay? She took the right chance on the right man. But unfortunately, there's a lot of frogs.
They told me not to make his lunch. They told me not to fold his laundry.
Yes, sir.
They told me not to pay for dates.
Yep. Take me through there. Yeah. Yeah. I love to see. I love when the shift starts to happen right before our eyes. She got exactly what she was looking for without the help of her fellow woman. Because her fellow woman led her astray. They told her not to fold his clothes. They told her not to do laundry. They told her not to cook for him. They told her not to pay for dates. And then one day she said, let me just do the opposite and see where it lands me. And voila, look what reciprocation gets you today in 2025 as a woman. You have to filter the information you receive today, because them motherfuckers will lead you astray and they won't even apologize about it. And I'm going to say it like I always said it. Women give the worst relationship advice. Especially in 2025. There's literally only a handful of women that I know personally. And when I say personally, I just mean like online. That give actual sound advice about how to be in a relationship with a man. The rest of them speaking from trauma, hate, lack of accountability, and just a desire to not want to be alone. A lot of these women on social media will feed each other negative information just so they can keep each other single, so they don't all have to be alone. They know they can rely on each other. I'm always going to have my friend around because she's single just like I am. I'm always going to have someone to go on vacation with because she's a baby mama just like I'm a baby mama. Our kids got to grow up one day. But when you really look at it, the things that men are actually asking for in a relationship is not a tall task. We're very simple beings. If you just listen carefully and apply what you learn from us, you can keep a man happy and reach the promised land like that young woman in the video there. But you know what? You ain't got to listen to me.
Keeping you happy.
I'm just a normal guy. I get the change.
They told me not to make his lunch.
Yeah.
They told me not to fold his laundry.
Yeah.
They told me not to pay for dates.
Yeah, they told you.
Take me through there.
That young lady there is, you know what I'm saying, flexing that she is a happily married woman. That she said, y'all don't listen to the miserable bitches on the internet telling y'all don't do this, don't smile for your man, don't encourage your man, don't pack your man lunch, don't wash your man clothes, don't do nothing for the man that you say you love, right? Make him do it. She flexing that big ass rock on her finger, happy to the mother, hyping her up, man, in the background. It's all, it look lovely, right? And the comment, go look at her comment section. Go look at her comment section from women, you know, the sisterhood, right? Black women too, mind you. Even look at this. Girls like you learn the hard way. Brown sugar babe. Go look at almost 8,000 comments up in there. Comments full of miserable, lonely, bitter bitches. Hell, the men are the ones in there hyping up. But this is what I said the last video when they out here, we're all the married black men and tell them preaching at the cut. I told y'all, married people who are happy in their marriages don't say shit because y'all are miserable. Because they in her comments talking about they wishing divorce. They with telling, oh, your man gonna cheat. Girl, I did all that and I'm still stuck with two baby. Mind you, half of these is baby mamas anyway. Well, you could do all that and still end up like me. No, she not like you. She's an ex-wife, not a baby mama. Completely two different things. But I know y'all don't like to acknowledge that. The same thing we was just talking about with Scarface marking the baby daddies and shit. But y'all women think that shit don't apply to y'all. At the end of the day, oh, it's just a ring, girl. Ain't nothing special with that big ass rock right there. Ain't nothing special with that. Oh, girl, it's just a piece of paper. So it's just a piece of paper. It's just a ring. But yet, no man decided to just give you a piece of paper, to just give you a ring. You weren't even worth just a piece of paper, just a ring. Oh, but he gave you that baby though. You just a dumb. He just gave you a baby. See, all these, even the men and the women, because when men speak about marriage, here come all the bitter, lonely. When women speak about marriage in a positive way, here come all the bitter, lonely bitches. And it's like, I'd give y'all a little leg to stand on if all y'all wouldn't run around being baby mamas and baby daddy. If you was a single man, no kids, I get it. I'd be like, hey, bro, do your thing. If you was a single woman, no kids, I'm like, all right, it's cool. It ain't for everybody. But y'all be baby mamas and baby daddies and be having the loudest opinions about marriage and what married people got going on. Mind you, the shawties in her comments being negative are the same type of women that's gotta be up on the videos of the ones like them chicks talking about, oh, let's normalize giving our children our last name and not our baby daddies. Like, what? But hey, this is why we don't give y'all advice. This is why we don't tell y'all how to have a happy marriage, how to find a husband, how to find a wife, how to do none of that shit. Because the minute we open our mouths, you get comments like that. She can't even be proud, excited, and joyous in her marriage because you gonna learn the hard way, girl.
Interesting. Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. So here's my own thought on this. Like, first off, when I saw this video kind of rubbed me up the wrong way a little bit because the way she said, oh, they told me not to do this, they told me not to do this. I personally, some of you guys don't know, I have been married for 12 years. I've been with my partner for 22 years. So I feel like I have to say that before I give my opinion because people are saying that telling people to be careful about marriage and things like this is usually from a better place. They are not married, You don't want them to be single just like them and all that. A lot of the time, like I always talk about here on this channel, is how marriage is being glamorized, having children is being glamorized, like even just being with a man is being glamorized. That's not to say that as human beings, naturally we are craved to form communities, to look for partnership, to look for the one, to look for the person. It is what it is. We all need that companionship. We can't take that away. But a lot of women have settled for the bare minimum that has made a lot of them so miserable in their relationship, in their marriage. And that is why someone like me, I'll tell you, like, I personally feel like marriage is overrated because of the concept of marriage as a whole. The society construct of marriage, I don't subscribe to that. I believe marriage can be happy. Like, I believe you can be happy in your marriage and have a good marriage. That's if you don't do it the traditional way, the way society has structured. I just feel like there's a lot of flaws in how society structure marriage. But let's even come back to our proposal and paying the bills, folding his clothes, doing the laundry. See, there are a lot of women that I feel like as people, and that's something I always talk about here, we all have different opinion. We all are raised differently. We all do things differently, and that's fine. I personally, I sign me up for us being different. We cannot be just one thing. Sign me up. I love that for us. So I don't have a problem with her doing all that if that's something she naturally does. Like, I personally, people that know me know that I enjoy cooking for my loved ones. So if I say, oh, I'll be in the kitchen, I will not clean the kitchen. Somebody else will have to clean the kitchen if I have to cook. But if people that know that, oh, I love it. I love buying gifts for my loved ones. It's something I enjoy. Like when I see something like, oh, I can get, and I have the money and I can get it, I would definitely get it for my loved ones. I love giving gifts. It is what it is. So I'm not going to, somebody cannot say, oh, don't buy your man a gift. That is who I am on the core. So for me, I don't mind you doing all those things. I know everybody's relationship is different. What works for everybody is different. If that is who you are on your core and that is who you are, your authentic self, I preach about being your authentic self so much on this channel. Like, if you're living in your truth, you're living in your authentic self, that is who you are. For me, I am the type of person that I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not ashamed to express myself with my partner. I know that, like, I'll wear my heart on my sleeve. It is what it is. You may call it weak and all that, but that's just who I am. I'm not going to minimize who I am just so that I can play mind games. I don't know if I'm making sense. And if I have to minimize who I am, then I don't want to be with you. You get what I'm saying? So I don't see a problem with her doing all those things if that is who she really is. But if she is doing it for the sake of that's not who she is and it's just so that she can keep a man and so that she can have a man, so that she can have a ring, then at this point I will call it that you are auditioning for a man. And if there's one thing I would not even subscribe, I will not advise nobody to do, is to audition for a man to get a ring and all that. And the truth is that, let me tell you guys, having the ring is overrated. I am telling you, having the ring, especially when you have it when you've not done the work for yourself and all that, for me it's overrated. See, one day I'm going to share my story too. Like, I know I talk a lot about my marriage and all that here, but I think I'm going to take, like, in the future, whatever, probably like really just digest some certain things for you people. Marriage is really overrated. Having that ring is overrated, especially when you've not found yourself. I personally, I would say I was my type of woman. But there's a saying in Yoruba, the Yoruba people here, they call me Arokoyo. That's because anywhere my husband is, that is where I am. And there's nothing wrong with that if that is who you are on your core. But there are some of the things we do as women that we do that comes from a place of trauma, that comes from a place of, oh, that is how we'll naturally be programmed and we're doing it. But this is why, like, I'm a big advocate of do the work, go to therapy, unpack a lot of your trauma, and so that you can uncover your authentic self and the things you do. And I remember when I started going on this self-learning, self-awareness, and self-centered journey, there's a lot of things I unpacked, and it's almost like I did a 180 from who I was. And yeah, some people will say, oh, you change for the worse. Some people will say you change for the good. But the truth is that I personally, I don't care, because I know I'm living on my own, in my own terms and my authentic self. So if she is doing it for herself and that is who she is, that is what she believes in, she's authentic to the cause, on paying for the date, and that is who she is, it makes her happy, and she's genuinely happy. Because there are a lot of women that are, there's a lot of women that are in relationship that are doing things not because that is who they are, but that's what is expected of them. And for me, don't do what is expected for you. Do who you are, and who is going to love you and who is going to be with you is going to be with you either way. Just be yourself. Just be your live your truth. Be your authentic self. And the person that loves you will loves you. So I'm not going to say, like, it's just like when some women talk, they want to be a full-time stay-at-home mom, and they want a man to provide for them. I personally, I'm that woman that wants to hustle. I want to have my own money. I want to be able to get out when I want to. I want to be able to leave if I say I'm tired of this marriage. I don't want to stay in a marriage because I have to stay in a marriage because I'm not. So we are all different, but whatever resonates with you to your core. And this is not resonate with you to your core of trauma and all that. No, your true authentic self, where you center yourself, then go on, keep on doing it. Congratulations to the couple. I'm not hating. People think when we say, you're going to get it, we're not hating. But the truth is that for me personally, the ring is overrated. Just say. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. But please, as always, keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free, share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on, do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. This is